Hello, lovely viewers. You're watching Bipolar Opposites. I'm your guy, Tim Cohen. Today I am going to be talking to you about a fight I had with my dad 19 years ago. Okay, now, this video is not meant to attack my father. Okay? This is just the background of a difficult time in my life. Now, people who know me know that I've had father issues. Now, my dad is, well, we'll say he's not the best father in the world. But that doesn't make him the worst father in the world either. But in 2001, we had a major fight. Now, most of my regular viewers know that I was bullied in middle school on suspicion of being gay, which I'm not. But some kids started that rumor and it stuck. Now, at this time, well, I was in a really bad state. I was heading towards a nervous breakdown, and so it was, when you have your parents that are going to do something which you think they're joking about? Well, I used to have a really messy room. So, my father one time, well, okay, let's get more background. My parents divorced when I was a kid. So, I got to spend most of my time with my mom, but every other weekend, every Wednesday, and every other holiday I had with my dad. So, I was going to spend the weekend with my dad one weekend. And my dad said, if you don't clean your room, throwing everything on the floor out. Well, of course, no kid believes their parents are actually going to do that. So I didn't clean my room. Well, he brought me back that Sunday and marched straight to my room. And what did he do? He took a big garbage bag and started throwing everything I owned into that garbage bag. Now, I was like 13 years old at the time, so, I got really, really pissed off. He's throwing all my stuff away. Do you know how much money that was spent on them? So, he started to take it. And as he was walking up the stairs, I said the words which, I didn't think he'd take it this way either. But I said, I hate you and I never want to see you again. Well, my dad turned around and said, that can be arranged. Now, I thought I was joking again. I did not see him for over another year. I had no contact with him for over a year because he just dropped off the radar. Now, me being bullied in middle school, I was such a loser that even my own father didn't want me. That was a very bullied point. It was not an easy time. So I spent a whole year, literally, without my father. No contact whatsoever. Except on September 11th, 2001. And why was that? Well, my dad worked in the city, New York City. So, even though we were fighting, I had to make sure my father was okay. It's just one of those situations you had to know. So I called, told him it was okay, didn't speak to him until the following May. Now, I got into a lot of trouble in middle school and it just was not pretty. And so finally my great-grandmother, my grandnana, who was like 99 years old at the time, she said, I'm dying soon, so you know what? Before I die, you need to make up with your son. So, finally, my dad finally contacted me on the internet. At first, I didn't realize it was him. He was contacting me. I'm not going to give the email account they used, but he was following me, found my AIM users, which no one knows what AIM is anymore. It was instant messaging on the internet. No one uses it anymore. We all use Facebook. But he found me and kept on messaging me, and I didn't realize who it was. So finally, I found out that was my father. So we arranged to meet. So we had that dinner. We went to Applebee's, which was near my house. And he told me he was moving to Texas. And the words he used were, I have nothing keeping me in New York. Now that was a real slap in the face. Now we've had very bad points and very good points over the years since, but we still keep in touch. We talk on the phone every weekend, every holiday, so you know what? At least there's that. So I didn't completely lose my dad, even though we live thousands of miles apart. So, you know what? It's okay. It's not the best situation, but my dad and I are in a good place now, and that is what's important. Now, people always wonder why I always go and forgive my dad. Well, I'm pretty much attached to family. There are very few people I absolutely refuse to forgive. So, I forgave my dad. And you know what? He created me. Part of him is me. So, you know what? I respect that. Plus, I'm 32 years old. Not every 32-year-old has one or both of their parents. So, some people my age, they don't have either parent. Some people are orphans. So, you know what? He's not the best dad in the world, but you know what? I appreciate that I still have a dad. That's how it works. So this is a story I don't really talk about much, so now you've heard it. I say till next time, coming out.